What's up, everybody? LUI. Hi. I salute you wherever you are these days, pretty much on a daily, bruh. One of you guys, his name is Iron SBD, on a daily. Contacted me on Instagram, told me, bro, go ahead and watch this documentary. He sent me a picture. Alright, this is it, the dude. It is called Under Construction, a film about the journey from monster to a freak. I also noticed that Jason Blaha spoke about it a few months ago, but back then the video was not available, the documentary was not available as of yet. I just saw it, it is on YouTube, so go ahead quick and watch it. I don't know if it will stay there for long, but I think it's a must watch for you lifters, especially youngsters who don't know what's up as of yet. Even for me, it is still a revelation. So long story short, talks about a dude, a British dude from the UK. I think he's in his late 30s, right? Probably my age or even younger. And he documents his juicing, right? So dude is a lifter. I do not qualify him as being a bodybuilder, does not compete. And is the farthest thing, with all due respect, to aesthetic, right? Admittedly so. Anyway, he has like a pack tier, the right one as usual. As you guys know, most pack tiers, all of them actually, go ahead and watch them on whatever you are, they're all actually on the right pectoral. Anyway, dude juices senseless, man. I mean, for me, it's just a humongous amount, right? By all measures. And he shows how he does it and what he takes, man. I mean, at the beginning of the video, man, he opens up his stockpile, his stash house, for God's sake. Like a huge drawer. This is my orals, this is my injectables, this is my vials. Bro, it's a substantial amount, to say the least. I was literally taken away and flabbergasted almost on a daily. Anyway, if I did the math properly, dude weighs at the end of that documentary 353 horsepower. 353 pounds, bruh. His goal is to attain 400 pounds because he wants to reach what Craig Kovacs used to weigh. Craig Kovacs, for the unaware, he was a Canadian bodybuilder, 6'5". Incidentally, he died last year, 2013, right? Actually, 2 years ago almost. Wow, time flies by, bruh. Anyway, he was known as the strongest slash biggest bodybuilder of back then, and he died in a, well, he died actually, obviously, young, right? He died like early 40s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this guy right here, Mr. David, with all due respect, bro, I mean, probably you'll watch my video, no harsh feelings, you know, I had no harsh feelings against you, I'm just being honest, just like you have been honest in your video. I do salute you for that. And you know, hats off. I mean, you were definitely on point, you were eloquent, you showed the real life actually of your journey, right? Now, with all due respect, this dude is the farthest thing from being fit. So what he's doing is not fitness, is not bodybuilding. Dude, when he walks, he loses his breath. Now granted, he explains it properly, and I spoke about it before. When you are heavy with muscle, it's not like you being heavy with fat, because those are basically, I mean, a more energy consuming cells. They require more oxygen, more nutrients. So that's what's up. It is an abnormal state for a human being to weigh 353 pounds of muscle, right? Just does not make sense. Dude, when he gets into the stairs, actually, he went up the stairs in his gym, and he lost his breath. He almost collapsed, right? So that's what's up. And his wife says that in the same way, when he walks with her, he cannot walk, he loses his breath. So he's not a functional, fit man, by no means, right? Even at that, with all due respect, I mean, for his size, he is not that strong, and I think he acknowledged it, because since he does not want to show the weight he's pushing in the, let's say, the bench press, right? Even though he has a pec tier, but even at that, I mean, I don't think he's impressive for any exercise. I saw him doing some curls with 60 pounds, you know, for a dude with 353. That's not, I mean, an impressive weight, with all due respect, right? I mean, you know, weight is not important, but then again, he's not a bodybuilder. He's all about size and everything. He looks like those strong men, but he is not definitely near their strength. He basically does some semi deadlifts with only 5 plates. That's not that impressive. Anyway, I did not like his training, with all due respect. That's not my way of viewing bodybuilding nor lifting, with all due respect. But that being said, the most actually compelling part of this documentary is definitely the juice side, right? When he basically shows how he pins himself. And that confirms it right there. It did it for me, and it should do it for you guys, you youngsters, or you dudes who are basically entertaining the idea of being, going the enhanced way. This should actually cut it for you after watching this documentary. Bro, me, I cannot do that. It's just not made for me. You know, I'm geared to be natural. I cannot do what he's doing on a daily basis. Dude pins himself every 2 days or every 2 days, or probably more than that, like 4 times a week. The amount he takes, for me, it's humongous, right? I know a thing or two about this, man. 2.5 grams of testosterone a week. That's weekly. 1 gram of trenbolone week. That's insane, man. Aside from that, he also take Anavar, like 200 milligrams a day, if I'm not mistaken. HCG, which is gonadotrophic hormone. I don't know how you say it in English. And Proviron. And even at that, guys, all of you will be impressed by the amount of that gear. But he is still conservative, because that's all he takes. I mean, he does not take the all other stuff like the other guys, like growth hormone and, you know, some like EQ or peptides or freaking Winstrol or I don't know, man. So he is still conservative by today's complexity of the thing. I guarantee you, no T3, no whatever. But man, I mean, the sight of, the way he injects, man. He injects so much actually oily testosterone. This is the testosterone part, not even the tren, because the tren is known to make you having the famous tread cough, right, for like 2 minutes. They did not show that, but he was already heavily breathing. He injects so much oil, when it gets into the bloodstream, he cannot breathe well, and he feels like dizzy, right? And then he stops saying, okay, wait for a second. Okay, he goes for like 25 seconds, then he comes back. Okay, I'm fine now. And he goes ahead and injects on the other arm, and then okay. And then comes the trenbolone part. He goes to his calves, and he injects, and he confesses this is so painful. And he says that he never shows his calves because he is complexed by them. He thinks they're too small. They're humongous. They're like this. They're like bigger than my head. Guarantee you, like this. One calf is like this. Right? Huge, man. He thinks it's too small. But that's bigorexia 101, as you guys know. Nothing new under the sun. And yeah, you see the blood. He puts some band-aid after the blood, and then he put another band-aid here. I think he uses, I don't know, man, because his biceps looks weird. He did not speak about, actually he spoke about him, I think, site enhancing oils, SEOs, which is like synthol. He said he does not need to take them, because the amount of oil he injects is already big. So that will basically stretch the fascia anyway. It's like freaking synthol, but it is roids. It's like 3cc of the real thing, not like a non-potent stuff like, like synthol. But this is like the real thing, man. And that's what's up, man. His wife goes and says about she expects him to finish crippled in a wheelchair. With all due respect, ma'am, I don't think that's the worst case scenario. Dude, worst case scenario is to collapse from a heart attack. I mean, by all means, by all measures, he's definitely out of shape. He's not fit. And it's a risky business. Risky business, man. Thank God I do not suffer from that condition. A lot of bodybuilders are, admittedly, and they struggle with it. I mean, I think it's a condition. It's an addiction, like Rich Piana spoke about it. It is a freaking addiction. Probably you might compare it to anorexia in the other extreme, or bulimia, you know, like a dysmorphia, body physique, man. You have an image problem and you struggle with it, man. Thank God I never had that, man. But that's what's up. It will set you up. It will set the record straight for you guys. You will know what is up. And it's not something unusual. I have a lot of friends. I mean, they speak about it, but I've never seen them like pinning. I've never seen pinning in front of me. Because as I mentioned before, I have a phobia of blood. Me, I see my blood, I'm gone. I'm gone. I mean, it's a terrific feeling that I cannot fight. It happened to me the first time when I was 17, for whatever reason. It just happened like that. When I was young, I used to fall and get injured like every kid. No problem. I was playing basketball, you know, I had like an injury in my head, blood, no big deal. I mean, it's just blood. But boom, at 17, bro, I took a blood sample and I lost it. Lost consciousness, and each time since then, it just happens. My father has the same phobia though. But that's what's up. Blood, I cannot even see it in TV, man. Thank God. It is a blessing in that case, man. But as I said, I have friends who do it actually every 2 days or so. They were like open about it. They pin, man. They pin. Probably not the humongous amount of this guy. I mean, 2.5 grams a week. That's humongous. Back in the day, like 1 gram was like extreme, man. 1 gram of everything. Dude, it's like 5 grams. If you put the whole thing together, it's like 5 grams, man. That's just insane, man. But that's what's up. As I said, watch the documentary. It is quite long, 1 hour. But quite easy to watch, but it should set the record straight for you guys. My question for you, since I'm recommending you and I'm commanding you to watch it, come back to me after watching it. Write a comment, tell me LUI, hi, I salute you, and tell me what you stand on it. Are you guys willing to go this way? Some of you are. Some of you are my viewers, and they honestly speak about it. I mean, bro, I'm pinning on it daily. But I think actually that most men are not willing to go this route. I think it's quite extreme. You cannot sustain that lifestyle. He must shit like 3 times a day. He force feeds himself. He eats between 7 to 10,000 calories on a daily. Bruh. That's what I eat probably in a week, man. You know what I'm saying? That's humongous, man. 10,000 calories a day. And he confesses, bro, it's force feeding. It's not enjoying food, right? And that's it. So dude is not fit, not healthy whatsoever. And Mr. David, since I know you follow videos, man. Dude, man, you have a family, you have kids, man. I know, I understand your addiction to freaking bigorexia, but man, come on. I mean, you still have the time, right? I mean, you have a heart. I mean, you're pushing it to an extreme. You know that. You know you're not healthy, man. You're not healthy. What you doing it for? What are the dividends you're acquiring from this? You're not a competitive. I mean, even competitive bodybuilders, man, some of them can run. Phil Heath can run, man. So that's what's up. Salute you wherever you are. I'll be waiting for your comments on it daily. God bless you all day and daily.